Showtime. I'm excited for this one to begin. So welcome to all on YouTube. This is, you're joining us backstage as we are coming up to the bottom of the hour here with River West Radio. And there we go. We got our sound all set correctly. And we are just about set to go. So I'm going to just be quiet on the set here for the moment as we approach the top of the minute. Welcome to AbilityMKE Now. My name is Sue Roskoff, and AbilityMKE Now is a show all about integration, bringing people with disabilities and people that don't have a disability together, enjoying life here in the Milwaukee area. We all have different abilities, and here at AbilityMKE Now, we dive into this topic of diverse abilities. The concept of disability hits a wide range of possibilities. We could be talking about physical or mental disabilities, the deaf and hard of hearing community, blindness, chronic pain, mental health diagnosis, goals of substance use reduction, and the list goes on. We all have our own experience with disability, whether it's our own or with people we know. Here at AbilityMKE Now, we break down the barriers and we celebrate the ability in all of us. So happy to have a wonderful guest joining us this evening, a gentleman that I've had the pleasure of chatting with for the last half hour or so here. And I am super excited to bring him in and have him join the show tonight. So Lamar Callahan is joining us out of Tampa, Florida, and through the magic of Zoom is able to join us here in the Milwaukee area on River West Radio. So Lamar, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sue. I am so thrilled to be here. So thrilled to be here.
Excellent. Well, if you want to just tell everybody a little bit about who you are and what you are all about, and give us some insights here on the tutoring that you were telling me about.
Okay, a little bit about me.
Sure.
Lamar Callahan. Let's see. I am a man of faith, and I believe that a successful business or everything revolves around relationships. And whether it's a business or anything devolves around relationships. And so I think that what makes us special with ASA, Africans Supporting Africans, or tutorsforyou.org, which is our educational program, is relationships. And that's what makes us special, is relationships. Each person that we deal with is special with us. And that is the key that we hold dear, is every person that we work with, we help, is special, because each and every one of us are centers around a relationship.
I love that. That is so true. And something that, you know, to have that aspect and that approach, I think is absolutely wonderful, because being relatable and being able to relate with others is such a big, big thing. So do you want to tell us a little bit more about the tutoring?
Okay. The name of our company is tutorsforyou.org. And what we do is we provide live online tutoring for children and adults around the world for the price that's less than a cup of coffee. And our classes range from accounting to yoga, from preschool to college prep, to mental health, to special needs. We have 30 different language classes. We have computer classes, math classes, science classes, history classes, music, Um, we have well over 100 classes. I'm not going to try and name all of them, but the key thing with us is we are not a service that overcharges like other services. We are not a for-profit service. We are a nonprofit. And again, if you can afford a cup of coffee, you can afford our service. We are very inexpensive.
Which is a refreshing change from what's out there and is very common. So, and I know you'd show me a little bit about your logo and the amazing meaning behind your logo. I'm wondering if you would like to share a little bit of that with us as well, because it speaks volumes, I think.
Okay, well, this is the logo for the corporate site, Africans Supporting Africans Corp. And this is, for me, I'm a man of faith. And let me back up a moment before we get into this. My background is I used to be a volunteer for a food pantry. I used to be a administrator for childcare services. I used to be a teacher, and I have over 30 years experience as a massage therapist. And about 2 years ago, a little more, I was told by God to start a nonprofit. And so our four programs, or our four components, are healthcare, education, childcare services, and hunger. And that's the four components of ASA. And so our logo is open hands with the different shades of humanity. In fact, let me just read the meaning or the poem about it. It's called The Meaning, and it starts: the African continent, birthplace of humanity, the Ankh, symbol of life, the colors, shades of humanity, the dove, human spirit, the fingers, humanity, the glow, bringing a new light to service, the hands, supporting humanity, the olive branch, peace, the red rose, love, the red tear, slavery, the white rose, purity. Poem by Lamar Callahan. Very
Love
sharp
that.
person.
That's beautiful. And if you are to go to see what that logo actually looks like, it is on the website, tutorsforyou.org. The website again, tutorsforyou.org, and that's where you can find the logo and the poem that's listed there. And there's a video on there as well. I'm going to go ahead and play that. It's just a short introduction here as well to what this all is. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Hi, I'm Lamar Callahan, founder of Africans Supporting Africans Corp. And I'd like to take a few moments to explain the meaning. We all come from the continent, and we're all human, and that makes up humanity. If we could just get past all the division, the hatred, the fear, the propaganda, all those things that divide us, they're so small, and just focus on the big things: ourselves, humanity, coming together, then the human spirit could soar. And that would bring a new light to service. With that, we'd actually have peace, love, and purity in what we do to and for one another. Now, in the poem, it talks about the tier of slavery. It's not meaning slavery in itself, but it means that all cultures have had some sort of pain in its past. Now, I know the name Africans Supporting Africans can put people off because of not understanding. But I just simply could not see saying humanity serving humanity. That to me was just a little bit too broad. So I came back to home. We all came from the continent. And that's where I got the name Africans Supporting Africans. It's not about African people. It's not about Black people. It's about all of us. It's about unity. It's about humanity. And so I hope you understand now the meaning and see the logo in a new light. It's about humanity and us coming together and going together into the future. I hope this helps. Thank you for supporting us, and let's do the work together. Thank you.
Yeah, I love that. It says it speaks right to the heart of what you do and what your attitude is behind everything that you do. So that and now you said you've only been doing this now for just a couple of years. Is that right?
Well, we started the organization January 2nd of 22. So it's really
Wow,
been a little more than a year, or a year and 3 quarters.
that's
But
fantastic.
the tutoring started August 10th of last year. So, but it actually has been a labor of love. And I consider it a calling. And it's either follow what God said or get stuffed in a fish. But, you know,
When you have a calling, you must pay attention and follow.
yes, yes. So I try to listen to what God says for me to do. Because actually I haven't had a bad day in over 9 years. And I try to listen to what he tells me to do.
That's amazing. I wish everybody could say that, that speaks well to where your heart is and where you're going with all this. So, and that sounds like you've gotten quite a few people. There's got to be a lot of people involved then, if you have so many offerings, so many different types of classes, and you have the connections. So how's growing this been going?
The best part is our backbone, and that is our tutors. Our tutors are experienced teachers. Some of our teachers have been teaching well over 30 years, and we have 15 doctors. So for the price of a cup of coffee, you will get an experienced teacher. So if you're needing help with basic math or trigonometry or chemistry or organic chemistry, penmanship, programming, a GED class taught by Dr. V. If your child is needing social emotional learning, again, for the price of a cup of coffee, you have an experienced teacher for you. And that is the blessing of what we have for you. Is it's not expensive. You're not looking to have to take out a loan. And you're not looking at getting a high school student or a college student. You're getting an experienced teacher for the price of a cup of coffee. And we do this worldwide. And our teachers are teachers from worldwide. And it's simply tutorsforyou.org, tutorsforYou.org.
Amazing. And 'cause I actually work during my daytime, I work at a university, and I know the value of that extra help. And they have students set up to be tutors. And it is one of those things where if you are able to connect with somebody who can help you, whatever that looks like, wherever you are in your educational journey, it really can make a world of difference to be able to have that extra piece that gets you from where you are to where you are looking to go.
Yes.
And it's amazing what a difference that can make.
Yes, yes, especially for those families that find themselves priced out. And that's one of the things that I have found difficult, or I have found a true need, is for those families that need a tutor, but they find themselves priced out of the traditional tutoring services, that they are priced out, but they still need help.
Having that need is it's everywhere. I mean, I'm trying to imagine a time, even with my own educational journey, how many times that type of thing where it's like, wait, there's this concept, I need help, I don't understand it, I need that extra something, whatever that would be, what resources are available so that I can succeed in where I'm going. And to be able to have that resource available, that's huge. That is amazing.
It is. It is. And that's why I am so thrilled that we have this program to help people. It really is a blessing. And for a price of a cup of coffee, it's available now. And it's a godsend, literally, to help people where they are. It's just a matter of going online, registering, picking a class. It's the process really is going to tutorsforyou.org, going to online classes. All the classes are in alphabetical order. So you pick a class, click on the class, you pick the day of the class that you're looking for, pick the time of the class, and you'll sign up. And it's right there.
It's that easy.
It really is that easy. And we list the teacher for the class. And so you can go to our teachers and you can see who the teacher is and you can read their bio. We have that for all the teachers. So you can get an idea as to who the teacher is.
Excellent. Yeah, it is nice to be able to get a little bit of insight as you're walking in there. That's a wonderful thing to have all of the pieces available like that.
Yes. I just happen, I'm not a technical person, but I believe in having your hands on top of the table. So I thought it was really important to know who the teachers are. And I've found it useful, and the parents that I've spoken with have also found it useful to know who the teachers are. And the teachers have also found it interesting, or a welcome idea, that the parents knew who they were as well. And I like to joke with the parents, or joke with the teachers, to let in their bios to say how long you've been doing brain surgery, because education is brain surgery to some degree, but it's just a joke. But the thing is, it's a time that's here. And when there's so many families that are doing homeschooling, there's so many schools that are, doing the best that they can. But when you look at test scores, a lot of students are not meeting the challenges of being taught to a test. And so some children need a little more help, and we are there to help them. And we are not under the profit motive of forcing the child to meet a standard. We are there to help the child at the child's rate, the child's speed of learning.
Mm-hmm. So
Which also help. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to ask, what's your favorite subject? Are you, because I'm guessing you're one of the tutors as well. Is that true? Because I know you've got an education background.
No, I'm not a teacher.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
I'm the founder of the organization, and I work in the background. I'm trying to keep everything.
You're busy enough.
Yes, I am busy enough. I'm busy enough.
I can only imagine, because having only been around for less than 2 years, and to have all the pieces in place that you already have, that is commendable. So I can only imagine how much time and energy goes into getting everything organized and happening like this.
Yes, but it's a labor of love. I'm not doing it by myself. I'm a man of faith. The organization is not. I don't, preach or prophesize or anything like that. I just know that I give thanks to where everything came from. And that's how I look at it. That's my relationship with God. And I thank the teachers, because if it wasn't for the teachers, we wouldn't have our service. So it really is, God and the teachers for our service.
Awesome. Well, and we have another friend that is joining us here on the show, and I would like to bring her in and have her first of all introduce herself and to join our conversation here. So Kathy Roberts, I'm so glad to have you joining us here tonight as well. Welcome to the show, Kathy.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here. Sorry I'm late. And I just wanted to say to Lamar, my daughter is a teacher, and I value that very much. She's been a teacher for many years now.
Fantastic. What does she do? What does she teach?
She teaches French, English, and special needs. And right now she's doing more special needs than French and English.
Okay. Is she interested in working with us? We have French, English, and special needs.
I don't know. I'll tell her. She wants to retire in a couple of years. Then she'd probably be glad.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I will tell her about what I'm doing and see. She's so busy now with what she's doing at school. But
okay. Well, we're interested in having teachers that work, want to work part-time.
I will tell her that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Connections being made live with us here. I love this.
Yeah.
Well, Kathy, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you're all about as well.
Well, I am a health and wellness coach. I like to help people live healthier lives, be healthy, earn some wealth while they're doing it. But mainly it's giving back, because there's so many people in the world that are unhealthy, and people that are my age, or around there. I'm 74. But anyways, we're coming into the baby boomers, and the baby boomers are all ill with all kinds of illnesses. And how are our governments going to be able to take care of all these people? We need to look at our health and take care of ourselves now. And you see young people coming up, and they're overweight by a lot. And, it's an epidemic. And so I work with a lot with people, helping them to overcome their weight problems. I myself was overweight. I've eliminated 32 pounds in 2 months, and that was 5 years ago. I've kept it off. And now I help other people do the same thing, because health, if we don't ever help, we don't have anything.
Amazing. I love that. And I hear some similarities in both of you with how much your heart is in with what you do and your passion for helping others. I love it. I'm so glad you guys are both here.
Thank you.
Yes.
I want to say that I came into health. I originally I was a dietitian, but I didn't do that. I did daycare. I had a preschool and a daycare and all those different things I've done in my life. But my husband and my son passed away. And when they did, I thought there's more to life than one. My son had regular flu, and he died from the regular flu. And my husband had cancer. And so I thought, there's more to life than just working hard and then dying. So I plan to live to be 120.
Nice.
I love that. And I gotta say, when you said your age, I actually was like, jaw drop. I don't believe you because you look amazing. And I know we're on the radio and others will have to trust me when I say that you would never in a million years peg her for 74.
I will say that my son is 54, and when I'm with him, he lives back in New York. Everybody asks him if I'm his girlfriend, and it makes him upset. But I love it. I just say yes.
I love that.
You're looking great. You really do.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love life. So, and I found the fountain of youth. So there you go.
Yeah.
When you can have a passion in any direction, I honestly think being active, having a passion about something, whatever it may be, really, and I personally, I'm also going to say, if that passion involves helping others, that really makes a difference. I believe that really makes a difference in how we feel, how we look, how we encounter other people. I know, Lamar, you were talking about relationships earlier and how people relate to each other. And I think when you have some kind of a drive within yourself like that, that really makes a difference in how the days go, how the years go, and that's just my opinion.
Oh, I love it. And when I was growing up, I was going to be a teacher. That was all I had in my mind to be. And I was the oldest of 10. So of course I had all the kids below me to teach. And then I ended up getting married and having children, and they all had dyslexia. So I was a teacher. I had to teach each of them how to, to do good in school and stuff, which they did. And then I went into daycare and preschool. So I taught preschool, and my children could all read before they started kindergarten. So and they could speak 3 languages, English, Cree, and French. And don't ask me if I can speak Cree anymore, because I can't, but I could at that time. And so I just think that, God sends you in the right direction. Okay. I thought I was going to be a teacher like my daughter. It ended up, I went around about and did the teaching anyways, but in a different way.
Okay.
Yeah. When you listen to those callings and you find where, again, I see so many similarities with both of your stories, because you both had a calling of where you were headed, and it might not have been exactly where you thought you were going, but you know what? There's always that thing that leads you forward, and it's amazing to be able to watch that unfold and to see where it takes you. And I know we're coming up on the end here real soon. I want to give each of you maybe like 30 to 60 seconds here, just what's on your mind right now? What do you want to leave us with as we wrap up? So Lamar, I'll go ahead and start with you.
Oh, well, we are a 501c3 nonprofit, and we are certainly looking to, we accept donations, but I certainly want to thank you, Sue, for the invitation to be here. Literally, tutorsforyou.org. We are here to help you and your family worldwide. And our service is tutorsforYou.org. And you can reach us online, or you can reach us on by phone 1-813-743-3273. Operator standing by.
Excellent. Wonderful. And Kathy, I'm going to same to you. If you have about 30 seconds, what final thoughts do you have for us tonight?
I just want to say that everybody deserves health in their life. So, if you have an autoimmune disease, or you have, or you're just overweight, or you're underweight, or anything like that, I would love to help you get your health back, because you need your health. And I don't have any org or anything, but I do lots of charities. I'll just tell you that. And you can always reach me through email, and it is the letter I, the letter C, the letter U, the number 4, the word success @shaw.ca. ICU for success @shaw.ca. And my phone is 778-472-1188. And Lamar, I didn't get your contact, but I do want to give it to my daughter. So hopefully we connect at another time. Thank you.
It's right there on our website, right up top, tutorsforyou.org.
And
Okay.
I'll make sure you guys have each other's info.
Oh,
My name
perfect.
is Sue Roskoff, and all of us here at Ability